Hey family, welcome to Family Meeple. I'm Raymond, and this just arrived today. I'm very excited in opening this up. So this is Rely Rising Cthulhu Death May Die expansion. Cthulhu Death May Die was the very first game from CMON that I backed on Kickstarter, but it was also the very first Kickstarter that I backed. So it really does have a very special place in my heart. And the only thing that I didn't back on the very original Kickstarter was, of course, this humongous bigature. Not a miniature, a bigature. Well, with fear of the unknown, the opportunity came up to be able to purchase this gargantuan, which is exactly what I did. Wow, look at it. It is humongous. Okay, so we've got a box of, excuse the noise, game content. Incredibly sticky. Rely Rising epic episode. Look at that. Wow. And yes, you get to play with giant Cthulhu, which is everything else that is in this box. Loving it. Okay, wow. Okay. Everything is taped up nicely. Let's have a look. Now, they did make a difference with this one, because they actually did the Cthulhu BIGGATURE in green. In the original, everything was grey. But I mean, that is a good, solid plastic. It's come out well. It's been delivered well. There's certainly no issues. Very, very nice. One wing. And I get this other wing out without having to detach the baggies. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Everything. Okay. It's the other wing. Very nicely molded. Very good. Okay. Everyone's like, what are you doing, man? Nah. Okay, this is completely taped on to prevent it going anywhere at all, holding the big fella in place. So let's just cut this away. I will say that about CMON, they do like their tape. The amount of games I've received, like Zombicides and stuff like that, and all of their plastiques are taped together. That one last side. We're in. Oh. What have we got? Oh, okay. I thought there would be more packaging on the base, but there isn't, but that's fine. Let's get this big boy out and drop that down there. Okay. Let's switch back. Yeah, it has taken a bit of a ding. Certainly. As you'd expect, that lack of packaging around the bottom. Okay. I mean, it is, thankfully it is minor, but yeah, I mean it's been battered. hopefully the rest of it is all okay. The rest of it is looking good. And I think I saw someone else reporting very similar issue with their ligature. You can see him in all his glory. Wow. What a beast. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, folks, I am a bit... it's so minor that actually once it's all painted up and stuff, you won't see it. But it is a bit annoying that you think, you know, this isn't cheap, right? Okay, fine, I get it. It's a lump of plastic, it's a playing piece, what have you. But it isn't cheap, and you would therefore expect the company selling it to take a bit more care, really, over their product. That lack of packaging on the bottom was woeful, and you saw it. It was literally, there's two slim pieces of plastic, one on each side. There was nothing on the back, which is why this back piece has absolutely taken a battering. It's like, well, what did you expect, folks? Now, thankfully, like I say, everything else is all good. And, yeah, I mean, you can just see that. There you go. You can see in here, look. I don't know if I can get any better of view. Slightly, you know, so you can see here, it's just where it's just got smashed, it's been dinged. And because this is all hollow, it's just expansive plastic. You know, you can see it's just, there's nothing to it. There's nothing supporting it. It's just hollow. For those that are interested, whoops, let's go back up. This is the underside. So this is all just vacuum sealed, and you can see where they've obviously put the main Cthulhu mini pieces there. But thankfully, everything else is all good. I think I had a slightly similar issue with Galactus. Again, it was for him. It was where this this hand was resting on the item, the machine for Galactus, and it had broken away. The top of the machine had broken away. Just obviously getting rattled around. Again, fine. I've taken it all off to paint it up. I'll be working out how to remove this guy from the base. Maybe. I think there's room enough between Cthulhu and the base that I don't have to remove him. With Galactus, it was very different. He was right up against the back piece. If you imagine there was a back piece here, it was like right up against. So I absolutely had to remove Galactus. I think this piece actually I'll get away without having to remove him. That is so cool. And this is of course for the Cthulhu Death May Die game. Let's see if we can stick his wings on. There we go, let's see how good a fit they are. Kind of, a bit of a peculiarity. I think they are a bit more widgies. I'll get in there. That's a bit of tape. Table. But yeah, loving that. Loving that. Look at that, folks. That's great. There you go. Whoop, and he's lost a wing. So yeah, I will get all that properly stuck together. But that's how he goes together. Loving that. That is fantastic. Love all these little kind of sucker things, tentacle. Love it. And then of course all the runes carved into the stand. It's great. I did see someone who had, because these are hollow, the same as the base, and what they'd done was they'd carved in all the runes. They'd carved them all so that when they put lights underneath it, they literally shone and glowed. And they did I think they did the same with the Cthulhu's eyes as well. So his eyes lit up. I mean, okay, that's. Oh, I don't think I'll be doing that, but it did look darn impressive. Really, really nice. But yeah, fantastic. Really happy with that. I am liking that. So yeah, so that is of course your game board when you play the epic expansion. So I'll tell you what. now he's out the way, watching over. Let's come down here and we'll have a look and see what we got. Things went wrong. Very wrong. We realized that we weren't going to stop Cthulhu from entering our world. So we entered his. Or rather, we're both stuck between worlds in a nameless void, with gates to other places. We knew it was a one-way trip. We just want to take him out before the end comes. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death may die. Love it. Oop. Let's see if I can cut into here without actually damaging the rest of the contents. The rest of the box. It's not contents. I usually use my scalpel for this. But a trusty Stanley will suffice. What I've got. Whoop. Have some boards, some cards, sinister magic. There we go. Discovery. Relay Rising, the epic episode. Oh. Why is that the other way around? I'm so confused. Condition or spell? Oh. I've not seen one like that. Okay. We have his I'll put my teeth back in. We have his explicit. Are they explicit? Probably are. Specific cards. Right arm swipe. Each investigator and enemy on the Moon Vortex, Horror Vortex, and Red Gate takes 2 wounds, and then summon the right monster. Well, the right monster is not the wrong monster, clearly. Oh, there we go. Wow, I mean that's. I don't think they could have found a tighter bag for that. Let's have a look. We've got some special destructions for this one. Look of it. In addition to the normal setup rules. How to attack Cthulhu. Realizing epic episode. Setup. The pool. 1, 2, or 3, 4 or more figures. Energy drops. And spaces and Cthulhu body parts. We have, of course, the right arm, the right leg, the left arm, the left leg, the head, each with their own amounts of life that you are trying to take down. It's a little bit warped. Okay, that'll bend out, I'm sure. So the curse of being a ridiculously tight bag. I mean, that's a, you can see, I mean, that's a very precise fit to that. Ooh, the final vortex, the death vortex, light vortex, and north vortex. Very interesting. And lots of tokens. Okay, I'm just going to pop that up there. There we go. This is how we set him up. The vortices. Starting space. Over here. So to disrupt the ritual, you can't. It is already done. Cthulhu starts invulnerable, but players may investigate a way to make him vulnerable. You win when you destroy his head and at least 2 other body parts. When the Elder One token advances, you still need to use the main track. Yep, so we've got that there. So when it advances, Cthulhu strikes. Make a dice roll as indicated on the Elder One card. Each investigator takes wounds equal to the number of successes and losses, and loses sanity equal to the number of tentacles. Investigators on a Cthulhu body part take double the wounds. All investigators may use stress to reroll. We have a final stage card. Is that it? Yeah. Doesn't perform attacks like other monsters. When the Elder One token advances, Cthulhu strikes. Roll his base dice plus bonus dice granted by conditions attached to the Cthulhu dashboard plus bonus dice granted by the horror vortices and death vortex, unless there are investigators on them. There you go. He's always rolling these 3 black dice plus additional. So his sidekicks, he has the cultists seek the power of Relay and also Relay spawn. When it is attacking or being attacked, add double tentacle to the dice roll. Wow. Okay. Or you've potentially got a flip side. The normal cultist and Relay spawn. When it is attacking or being attacked, add 2 tentacles to the roll. Okay, not quite sure the difference one to the other, because they seem exactly the same to me, just slightly different graphics. Interesting. I'll read the rest of it and see if that makes sense, but that's peculiar. I've not seen them flip these up one way or the other. I guess they only go down one side, perhaps. There you go. Sinister magics. Follow the left-hand path, they said. I'll stick to good old-fashioned dark arts. Attach the left arm incantation to the left arm on the Cthulhu dashboard. And then you do this side, or do something else. Oh no. Once cast, turn this card upside down and attach the other side to the left arm. Left arm is now vulnerable. I see. I like that. They've done, yeah, very clever. I do like, one of the things never ceases to amaze me with CMON is, and I think the game that probably best exemplifies this, and don't get me wrong, I honestly think Cthulhu Death May Die, it is probably my #1 board game of all time. But the game that most exemplifies what I've seen to date in terms of their ability to take a base idea and premise and then build on it and build on it and build on it and just keep on continually adding not necessarily just the complexity but the actual genuine gameplay and level of fun and level of interaction and level of ingenuity. I think genuinely ingenuity of being able to get the most out of a game system. I think we saw it with Cthulhu Death May Die. The game that exemplifies it most though has to absolutely be Marvel United, or now the United Systems. If you've seen the DC Superheroes United, they have taken everything they learned and developed in the Marvel United system, all 3 seasons, adding in the items and things like that. They've now got the DC Superheroes United, and even the very core box is effectively a step forward from Marvel United Season 3. So fantastic. I absolutely love that. I love that it just continually builds and builds, and whether we'll continue to see more United content, I don't know. Currently I have everything Season 1 and 2, and I have got Season 3 on the way, and I now also have DC Superheroes United on the way as well. Obviously I've thoroughly enjoyed, where were we? Over here, just off screen, the Marvel Zombies. I think that was fantastic. I loved reading through the comics. Absolutely blew me away. The episode they did in the What If season with the zombies. I'm really looking forward to the animated Marvel Zombies that they're doing. And of course, some years after Marvel did the zombie storyline, DC came out and they did a zombie storyline, obviously quite different because it was I can't remember what it's called now, the anti-life equation from Darkseid, rather than actual zombies going out eating people. It was just wanting everything dead. So yeah, very different storyline, but a similar principle, and again a series of comics and stories that I've thoroughly enjoyed. So I've got that coming as well, and yeah, I confess I'm a sucker for horror. This the whole Cthulhu thing, absolutely my cup of tea. Grew up with it. Likewise, superheroes, absolutely grew up with all that stuff. Fantastic. And so yeah, really love this. Looking forward to painting him up, looking forward to getting to the table and actually play through this wonderful new scenario. Looking forward to that, rising the epic episode. Let me know, drop a comment below and let me know if this is something you're interested in seeing me play through. I tend to play solo but two-handed, so I'll use 2 investigators, and yeah, I've got not bad win ratio. I've heard a lot of people say their win ratios aren't very good at all with Cthulhu Death May Die. I generally don't have significant issues with it. It does come down to the luck of the dice, I find, but I do like the push your luck aspect, and I do like the fact that it is more often than not a close call to the point of the last sort of dice roll, where you know you're absolutely going to die and you're going to throw everything in to defeating the baddie. It is absolutely fantastic fun. I think the best description I heard of Cthulhu Death May Die was that feeling you get in your tummy when your parents used to chase you up the stairs like a kid. Yeah, it's that kind of, that mixed anxiety and thrill and excitement. For me, that's what Cthulhu Death May Die brings to the table, and I absolutely flipping love it. So anyway, I've rambled on. Thank you for joining me, if you're still with me rambling. I'm really looking forward to getting this to the table. I'm looking forward to recording a session and sharing it with you guys as well. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. Like I say, leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts. If there's something specific you'd want to see as well out of here. I know I've recorded a couple of sessions. If there's other things you want to see that I've not shared yet, or you find is maybe lacking from other channels, then please let me know, leave a comment below. As always, folks, thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button. If you want to encourage me to do more, please hit that subscribe. That really does encourage me to keep on going, and I'll see you back at the table soon. Thanks for watching.